Hi, it's Kirsten. I'm back for another hashtag the envelope project 25. There's been some fabulous stuff by the creatives out there. If you go to down below, you'll see a link to the calendar, which is on Tracie's website, and you can just clink. You can just click on all the bits and pieces and all the names, and you will find the projects. There's other stuff as well, so search for the hashtag the envelope project 25, and you'll find other people that have been doing stuff. If you do something and you post it on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever you post it, use the hashtag the envelope project 25 and we'll find it. Well, other people will find it, and I'll find it, and people will find it and know that you're joining in. There are 2 kits. They're linked down below. They're totally free, but you don't need to use the kits. If you want to use your own stuff, if you want to use other stuff, then please do so. Tracie's envelope. This is a small version of the envelope that Natalie, because it's a collaboration hosted by Natalie at line.arrow and Tracie at Tracie Fox Creatives. This is the envelope. I've just shrunk this particular one down that Natalie provided. And this is the envelope that Tracie provided. Now this is like an airmail envelope. And certainly in this country, airmail envelopes used to be blue. And I had some blue paper, so I printed this one off on blue paper. And the thing with airmail envelopes were they were blue and the paper was so thin. It was almost transparent. It was to make it as light as possible. So this isn't as thin as that, because otherwise it wouldn't have done. So I've decorated the front of this envelope, including putting a bit of stamping on. Because the whole thing with these envelopes is that they weren't envelopes. They were sheets that you wrote on. And you filled every little tiny bit you could with writing. Now, so to kind of echo that, I've stamped lines using this section of this stamp, which is from Stampers Anonymous, UG1414. And that kind of just to suggest that I could write all over this, and this will go in my journal just as in a pocket maybe, or a belly band, so I can take it out and then use all this wonderful writing space. Up the top here, I've used a little tag and stamped on a couple of stamps from one of the Tim Holtz sets. I've used another one of the bows. I love these bows. Here I've put a little glassine envelope which I've decorated along the top. I've put some fabric along the bottom, and I've used stars. I did try and use picket fence. You can just about see the white stars, but it wasn't really showing up, so I put the blue and then tried to put the white stars on top of them again, but it still wasn't showing up. So but you can just about see those white stars there as well. We've got these 2 bits of ephemera in here, so that allows this space to be right on the back of these. And then I made this little tag for it in here, which is one of the photographs, and I had a frame stamp that I just stamped around that, and I just think that finishes that off beautifully. Underneath there it says postage, but I wanted to use the tag, but I didn't want the postage. I know that still says paid, but it doesn't. It only says paid because it says postage, so I'm okay with that being left there. Put in my own wee string and flattened it as much as I could so that it wouldn't bulk out the envelope too much. And that's another bit of writing space. Put that in there, and then fold that up. I put this airmail banner so that this could just tuck in there, and a wee French sticker on the back. I love this one. I love this one. Well, I'm loving them all, but this one I just really kind of like. It's yeah. Hope you're having fun. Remember, the information's down below, and I will see you tomorrow for my actual day and my actual make. but it's another. Hi, bye for now.